have opened the season 8-4 on the year in a very competitive top of the West with teams you may not have expected to see at the top of the West at this juncture.
All the catches and pick and roll action. But I think one of the biggest things they've done that they've really struggled with, Mark, is Ja gets to his floater game. They're just turning it over on possession after possession. Hard to win games like that.
Well, they spread the floor here and a block. We talked about Steven Adams, unheralded member of this Memphis Grizzlies crew.
Jaren Jackson, when he gets back, and we'll have more on that in a bit, 23 years old.
Dillon Brooks is like the old man now as he knocks home that jumper from just inside the tip of the circle.
I don't think I've ever seen Rudy attempt a move like that in all my time watching him with Utah.
Brooks floating through the lane.
See, now he's moved down a peg, Dillon Brooks, on offensive options, taking advantage, getting into his mid-range.
At 13 points, had 3 triples against San Antonio. There's a no-look from Russell. Gobert couldn't hang on.
Career high 5.5 assists. The adjustments for them are not there offensively. For Karl, I'm in multiple actions defensively. I've got to guard.
Trouble in that second-round matchup before succumbing. And as we talked about earlier, a young team with a lot of confidence. As Russell misses from outside. Three-point shooting has been a struggle, to say the least, for Minnesota as Brooks converts on the other end. Ja Morant got a clean look, missed. Scoop shot's good. Shot clock winding down. Boy, that first step is so hard to defend. And one opportunity for Ja Morant. Brother Jalen plays with Charlotte. Comes from good bloodlines. There's Kyle Anderson, the former Grizzly. Take the rookie LaRavia into the lane, and Jake LaRavia got the defensive stop. Oh, what a tap behind, and a flush by Clark. You know, maybe it's sometime in December. As Ja Morant just off the bench, just back in, and one. Russell and Towns. Conchar will let him go left. Russell, nice closeout by Adams, missing on the shot. And it's deflected to the wing, right to LaRavia.
How about the length and recovery of McDaniels?
And that time it was Morant over the top of that length for 3. 18 points for Anthony Edwards here in the first half. Morant, after Edwards went by, couldn't finish. Nobody blocked him out.
A tremendous start for the Wolves.
Bane hits. Triple for Desmond Bane. Well, he was the guy I know the Utah Jazz, at least according to reports, they wanted him in that Gobert deal. Minnesota wanted to keep him, so enamored with him. Tried to get around a screen, but couldn't get to Morant, who converts on the 3. A 10-point game. Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, Dillon Brooks, all with 20-plus here tonight. Santi Aldama missing from outside. 20-plus here tonight. Santi Aldama missing from outside. The long rebound to Ja. Get a fresh 14-second shot clock. He'll take on Karl Anthony Towns, and he'll rattle it in. Towns did not have a good third quarter, maybe muted by his foul trouble at halftime. 6 to shoot here. Morant finds the baseline, coming. Wow. Clark, who wraps it around.
Wow.
Bryn Forbes taking on the challenge. Morant flips it for Clark from the dunker spot.
I love it. I mean, this guy, you're going to get a timeout from Minnesota.
The teams that could compete for a championship all too often, Memphis wasn't in the lexicon. And now you see them. They hold on here.
Oh, my goodness.
To win 9 of their first 13 games.
That was ridiculous. He's in the trees and somehow comes out with a bucket.
Ja Morant with 26 points, 8 rebounds, and making 8 assists. That was Morant. That one hugs the rim and goes down.
That'll be 6 on Karl Anthony Towns as well. Still injury. Cam Johnson now out with a meniscus.
Warriors have come back to take the lead. They got a 2-point lead on Cleveland with about 8 minutes to go in that one. And
fit is perfect. I'm not sure I do, Mark. I got to be honest. The two bigs are, is Karl Anthony Towns.
In their last 7 games. And a steal for Anderson. How about John Morant with this game